What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So, if you are new and you're stumbling across this video for the first time, wondering what this whole tournament thing is, I will explain it and the rules and how you can participate if you want to. It's very simple, actually. So, first and foremost, this tournament is for fun. If you don't like a character, just don't vote for them. You don't need to attack somebody in the comments because they're voting for a character that they like and that they'd want in Super Smash Bros. So, it's for fun. Regardless of this current situation for the character, whether they might be, disconfirmed or not, whatever that is, none of that matters. This is for fun. So, let's go over the rest of the rules, though. Again, this tournament is for fun because we have first-party characters, we have third-party, we have assist trophies, we have spirits, we have anime, we have characters that are disconfirmed. So, again, it's all for fun. But how do you participate? Basically, you choose one of the two characters in the matchup for the day. You see them in the parentheses, at the end of the title of the video. Who is it? I think it's Captain Syrup taking on Jill Valentine. So if you like one of those characters, you vote for them down in the comments by simply typing the name of one of those characters. You only get one vote, so make it count. You are allowed to vote for both. Totally fine. Totally fine. But you only get one vote, so make it count. Rest of the rules, though. It's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. So if you lose once, you drop to the loser bracket. You lose from there, then you're done. If there's ever a tie in the voting, we will flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break the tie. I've had to do it a couple times. Hopefully we don't have to do it anymore because I hate that, if it comes down to a coin flip, but that's just separate issue. But otherwise, yeah, and then voting for each matchup, voting-wise, timeline-wise, it only lasts for 1 week. So today's matchup is uploaded, today's Tuesday, so next Tuesday we will get the results of this matchup. So each match is only open for 1 week. So get your votes in before the deadline. But so I guess with all that out of the way, we get to go over the results from last week. And last Tuesday, Wowie was the big one. So far, I think this was the biggest matchup so far. We're not at the championship by any means. We still got a ways to go, actually. We still have, 1, 2, 3. We still have quite a few rounds to go in the winner's bracket, and then plus all the loser bracket matches. I didn't realize how long this tournament's going to take, but this is going to go for quite a while still. Oh, well, it's fun. Anyway, yeah, results. Was Shantae against Sora. So, quick note, again, if you don't know, Shantae has won every single match she's ever been in. I've done multiple tournaments like these in the past. Shantae's been in 2 of them, and she's won both the tournaments, never losing. And Sora, Sora's a big name competitor, right? A lot of people want to see Sora in Smash Bros. So it's kind of like, all right, we got, technically a defending champ who's never lost in Shantae taking on a huge third-party AAA icon gaming legend character thing. Who gets it? This one was actually, check this out. Shantae won. I bet you guys were surprised, right? Shantae won. It wasn't, I think Shantae won by a little bit more than I was expecting. I thought this might have been closer, honestly, but it is what it is. Shantae wins 77 votes to only 49 votes for Sora. So, there you go. Shantae, congrats. Moves on to the next round. But if you're a fan of Sora, remember, double elimination. And we're in the winner's bracket. So that means Sora loses. So Sora's just in the loser bracket now. One more loss after this, and then Sora's done. So that's how that works. So congrats to Shantae. She'll be facing Rayman in the next round of the winner's bracket. That's game 106. But we're only on game 80. So that's, a couple weeks away. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So let's jump to the matchup for the day, which was, what did I say? Captain Syrup. Captain Syrup taking on Jill Valentine. Let's go. Let's duke it out, right? Let's do this. All right, so first up, Captain Syrup. Now, I want to, real quick, a note I wanted to make. Captain Syrup ended up defeating, wasn't it Ashley? Captain Syrup defeated Ashley. The 2 WarioWare series competitors actually faced each other, which was pretty cool to see. And Syrup won that 49-28, so, all right. I guess there's definitely quite a bit of people that are on Captain Syrup's side. Now, maybe some people voted for Syrup because they still feel, Ashley's deconfirmed, she can't make it in. Again, it's for fun. Still vote for who you want. Regardless of that, Captain Syrup definitely has a pretty good following. So, one thing I want to say personally about Captain Syrup and the whole Wario series, I'm fine if the Wario WarioWare series, whatever you want to call it, if it gets a second rep, I'm totally fine with that. But I think that's kind of where it should stop. It's not Nintendo's. It's not one of Nintendo's big franchises that they, continually pump out and, have new entries all the time. It's like kind of like, all right, here and there we get a new entry or whatever. So a second character would be okay. And if it were up to me, I'd go the route of Ashley. I find the moveset and the whole, I guess the music also with that. The music for Ashley's song. Come on, I love the song. But for me, I'd go Ashley. But that's not about Ashley. It's about Captain Syrup. So if WarioWare series, the Wario series ends up getting a second rep and it's Captain Syrup, I'm okay with that too. Again, both these competitors in today's matchup are female. Easy. I think majority of us, if most of us, would say the roster, there's a lot of room for more females on the roster. There's a lot of room for more villains on the roster. Captain Syrup, she kind of does both, right? Perfect. So, again, Nintendo or Wario series for Nintendo is not one of their bigger series, so I don't, especially for this Fighter Pass, I don't think Nintendo will go first party. Maybe one character, maybe, but at least 4 out of the 5 characters will be big time third party characters from big time third party companies. So, maybe a lesser sort of known character. I'm not taking a knock at Captain Syrup, but she's not as popular as some of the other first-party Nintendo characters that are still potentially left out there. But yeah, Captain Syrup might be a little bit low, but I think she still brings a bit of a unique flavor and sort of a different sort of moveset and, I don't know, nice little aspect to the whole thing. So I found this little mock-up. I've never played any of the WarioWare games, I'll be completely honest, so I don't know too much about her. I've seen gameplay a little bit here and there. So, overall, I'm not a big fan of the character, so I can't give you a proper diagnosis for moveset, but I know she's got like like one of those treasure bags, it's got like the dollar symbols on it. You could swing it around, it's got like a sack of coins in it. Maybe you could even throw the sack of coins. That would actually hurt. I would never do that to anybody. That would, ouch. But you could do something like that. Maybe there's a treasure chest involved. I don't know, some other, again, I don't know too much about the character, but I know there's definite potential for this character, yeah, I just think, if Nintendo ends up going with at least one first-party character in the Fighter Pass 1 that we're on right now, I don't think she really would get looked at, honestly. I think Nintendo really wants to kind of knock it out of the park, just get big-time names, characters that will generate buzz and really get people talking. I mean, Joker did that in a way. A lot of Persona fans, a lot of, it's a big franchise, and a lot of people, got really hyped about it, especially because it's the first thing that was announced pretty much right after Smash Ultimate got released. But and then we got Dragon Quest, very big in Japan, so makes sense. Banjo-Kazooie for a lot of old school Nintendo fans, a lot of Phil Spencer is a big part of getting Banjo in there as well. So, so far they're knocking it out of the park with all these additions to the roster. I just don't think Captain Syrup is on that level, if I'm going to be completely honest. So, yeah. Let's move on to her opponent, though, Jill Valentine. Now, Jill's kind of on the opposite side of what I was just saying. When you go for big-time names from big-time companies, big-time third parties, Resident Evil and Capcom, they're huge. I believe Capcom or Resident Evil is Capcom's greatest best-selling franchise of all time. I mean, they have multiple entrants into the main series with a bunch of spin-off games. Very fun games. The horror genre, we don't have any representation of this in Smash Bros. So having something like that in Smash Bros. Would be kind of unique and be, a first for the character. Again, Resident Evil, how does a moveset work? Again, you would have to go with, guns and weapons and stuff like that. But there's still more to Resident Evil in games like that. They got maybe like quick little animations, quick little, I don't want to call, they're not cutscenes, but quick actions in games where you might have to like dodge an enemy. Like yesterday I was talking about Leon has like a quick little like roundhouse kick. He's got like suplexes and stuff. So Jill kind of has the sort of same with her moveset. It wouldn't be just all weapons. So I think that's a good positive for the character. You don't have to revolve around just, you know, shooty explosions and that sort of stuff. I mean, because in that, Snake kind of already has that, you know, he's kind of got that nailed down. So, I don't know. I think you could have some pretty cool stuff. I was thinking about this, a stun gun, or like in Resident Evil 5, specifically, there's a stun rod. I thought that'd be a pretty cool a weapon for the moveset. You can stun an enemy, you know, they just, well, get stunned for a couple seconds and then combo into them. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Of course, you got, you know, grenades and grenade launchers, rocket launchers, other sort of guns, all that sort of stuff that you could get into the moveset. So, moveset is not difficult by any means. And I believe she's also in the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I'm almost positive. So, moveset-wise, kind of taking maybe a little bit inspiration from that. Make a lot of sense. Of course, I mean, this one's perfect for one of two stages you'd have to do. If Jill gets in, it's either going to be the mansion or Wesker's estate. I think that's the actual name of the stage. So stage is easy. There's a lot of, you know, kind of cool, maybe sort of little creepy music for Resident Evil you could include into Smash Bros., which would be cool. Definitely have the Resident Evil feel to the stage as well. Maybe have like a zombie walking around in the background. Maybe something like that. Maybe the stage can actually, you know, I don't know, a bolt of lightning pops up and, you know, a zombie pops up and you can interact with it and you can kind of KO it, or it can come and do damage to you. That'd be kind of a nice little addition to a Resident Evil stage, I'd say. But overall, again, like I said at the beginning, both of these competitors are female. Definite more room for females on the roster. And in terms of, I guess, iconic females in gaming, Jill Valentine, her name is definitely up there with the best of them. So for me, this one is simple. I'm not a big Wario franchise. I'm just not a huge fan of the franchise. But if it gets another rep, I'm okay with it. But for me, I'm going Jill Valentine on this one. I think getting a Resident Evil rep in Smash Bros. Would be huge, and I think a lot of people would pretty much enjoy it. That'd be very cool. Plus, think of some cool maybe Mii outfits that could come with it. You could get Jill, maybe a Leon or Chris or Wesker or Nemesis. Oh, that'd be pretty dope. Or a zombie outfit. Come on. The Mii outfits would be pretty cool. So, just going to say that. But anyway, Jill is my vote. That's going to be it for this one. So, yeah. Let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Are you going to go with either Captain Syrup or Jill Valentine? So, that is it for this one. Yeah, sneak peek for tomorrow, game 81. I think we're back in the loser bracket. Yes, we are back in the loser bracket. I vote Gino. All right, cool. Thank you, Thunder Productions. I see you there. But game 81, Sub-Zero and Spyro tomorrow. Whew. One of those characters getting eliminated. Back in the loser bracket. That's the matchup for tomorrow. And then the results, I got a big interest in tomorrow's results. Bandana D takes on Waluigi. That'll be the results. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.